The idea of swapping this Kawasaki Bayou with a snowmobile engine just came in my mind like 2 days ago. Intrusive thoughts, you know, this engine is about to fail. It's super slow, top speed 33 miles an hour. Bayou is getting a ton of upgrades in this video. After everything will be done to this Bayou, we will go for a ride with some friends. We will possibly have some drag racing and some cool moments with friends.
Please sit tight and get some snacks because this video is going to be wild.
There you go, guys. Let's upgrade this thing. The rear wheels bolted on the hub perfectly because these are Raptor 700 wheels and this is a Raptor 700 swing arm. But it'll be a little complicated for the front wheels because as you can see the bolt pattern is 5.5 inch on the Bayou wheels and the Raptor wheels is 7 inch. So I'm gonna skip this front wheel step for now and I'll try to solve this little puzzle at the end of the build. I went for the easy solution. I got these plates laser cutted at the local hydraulic shop. These holes are the Kawasaki Bayou hub holes. And these holes are for the Yamaha wheel. Just cost me like $100, something like that. These will work perfectly. Haha. The wheel hub adapter is off by a centimeter. So I had to put back the front Kawasaki Bayou wheels. I tried 1,000 different air filter to put on those carburetors and all of them was making this thing running super bad. My design is really badly made because I have like an inch of play between the carburetor boot and the secondary clutch assembly. The rear end is lowered and I choose the easy way to lower the rear end. Since the rear suspension was really soft and really high, I decided to put a ratchet strap and crank down this shock so it gets lower and stiffer. It'll work super fine. The Kawasaki Bayou is completely ready for a ride.
Let's go, guys. It's time to test this beast. Yamazaki Bayou 700cc. Two-stroke. I have so many things to test on this thing now that it's upgraded. This is going to be so much fun. We have a gas tank right there because we are going to go at the gas station with this thing to get some gas for this thing, because this thing got a half tank right now, and these engines are really gasaholic. Let's pray to God that I won't kill myself on this thing. Oh my God, it looks so good with the rad relocate right here. We need to let this thing warm up a little bit before hitting some full throttles or half throttles. Let me test the brakes. Oh yeah, that is some nice brakes. Let me just check. Oh yeah, it's getting warmer. Yeah, the heads are warm. I think this thing is warmed up. We can hit it a little bit. It's time to see what this thing got. It's supposed to have 120 or 140 horsepower. Not sure. That is 70 miles an hour in a couple seconds. Yes, sir. Kawasaki Bayou with a two-stroke triple engine. Okay, let's hit this thing right here. Miles an hour. Woohoo! Oh yeah, yes sir. Those brakes are not that bad. Just checking how hot this thing is. Not that hot. I'm so worried right now. I'm feeling weird things going on this thing. What is going on? It feels like the chain is about to break and I can hear some rubbing. Bro, I don't like this. It wasn't doing that before. Take a look at this thing. What's going on? Like those weird noise, I don't like it. Wasn't doing that before. Like if we actually want to race something with this thing, we absolutely don't want a chain to break or just lose a wheel or something like that. We don't want to die. I want to race that thing. 450 Yamaha.
A few moments later.
I checked this thing real quick at Jimmy's house and I actually found what happened and what was causing that weird metal rubbing sound. Turns out the keyway of the main sprocket, the front sprocket, is almost sheared off. So we need to get gas for the Bayou at the gas station without breaking the keyway. If I break that keyway, the thing won't go forward. The sprocket will just spin on the shaft and I'll stay still. We are actually in the middle of the town with this thing. Hurry up, I need to go. I don't want to see any cops because this thing looks suspicious. Suspiciously not stock. But it sounds so good! What a freaking beast I built. People are giving this thing the double look. They're probably wondering what the hell is that thing? You gotta watch out, this thing is bumpy. Just like that, 47 miles an hour, just a little throttle hit. Oh, we have some dirt here. I'm gonna break that keyway. The temptation is way too high. Bro, how can you not just full throttle this thing so you can hear the power band of this beast of an engine? People are like, what the fuck is that thing? Ah! Ouais, SRX 700. Ou passer de 22 forces à 140. Même pas. Looks so goofy with the big wheels. Ouais, j'ai mis des pistons. Merci. Yes. Ouais. Non, il chauffe pas. Il se tient à 85 degrés Celsius. Mon Can-Am, il vient plus chaud que ça. Everybody is so impressed and not understanding what the hell this thing is. It's so funny. Here we go! I'm gonna go back to Jimmy's house so I can mix gas and haul ass with this thing, and then I really hope my friend wanna race his 450 YZ against this thing. What? Bro, I thought I lost my phone. It's right there! Bruh. The drill battery's already dead. The fan barely turns. Bruh.
A few moments later.
Let's go, guys! We are actually going to race a 450 Yamaha dirt bike. Woohoo! Hopefully the keyway doesn't shear off. Let's go. Let's see what this thing has.
Sound like a sore loser or a crybaby, but I just know that there's no way a 450 dirt bike is faster than a triple two-stroke snowmobile engine. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the engine is not revving as high as it should. It feels like the engine is revving 6,000 RPMs maximum. And these 700 triples are supposed to rev up to 8,500 RPM. So I disassembled a couple of things on the Bayou because first of all, we need to fix that weird noise coming from the chain. Second of all, we need to find out why the engine is not revving as high as it should. I found what was causing the weird noise coming from the chain. This is the secondary clutch shaft. The secondary clutch goes right here, and the front sprocket is right here, driving the rear sprocket. What happened is this shaft is supposed to be a 1-inch shaft to fit those 1-inch pillow block bearings. But what happened is these 1-inch pillow block bearings are actually not 1 inch. They are a little smaller than 1 inch. The secondary clutch has a 1-inch bore. This part of the shaft is 1 inch. You can see where it's getting a little smaller right here. There's a little groove. From here to here, it's a little smaller than 1 inch. This sprocket is a 1-inch bore. This is what it was doing when I was driving. On top of that, the keyway almost sheared off because it's not wide enough. It destroyed that little keyway. Because of that loose keyway, the sprocket was doing this every time it was hitting the throttle and letting off the throttle. It kind of ate up the shaft a little bit right there. This shaft is completely doo-doo. What we need is a 1-inch shaft now because I bought some actual 1-inch pillow block bearings this time. We have a freshly new 1-inch shaft with a keyway all along this thing. We'll just need to cut these part of the shaft because we won't need them. This is the old 1-inch pillow block bearing. This is the 1-inch shaft. Doesn't fit. These are the new 1-inch pillow block bearing I bought. These pillow block bearings fit perfectly on this 1-inch shaft. So the weird noise coming from the chain or sprocket is going to be fixed. So the next problem is the engine not capable of hitting its peak RPM. I'm just gonna temporarily install this shaft right here and the clutch right here. This is a Yamaha primary clutch made for this engine. This secondary clutch is a Polaris secondary clutch, not made for this engine. What's happening is this secondary clutch opens way too fast for this primary clutch. The spring is too soft, so it opens way too fast and goes into a tall gear too fast. So the engine can't reach its peak RPM because of this secondary clutch. What we need to make this engine run at its peak RPM is to have a stiffer spring on the secondary clutch. The stiffer the secondary clutch spring is, the harder it is to open the clutch. So that means the engine can climb up in RPMs before the clutch opens to a taller gear. But I don't want to buy a stiffer spring, it's like $200. The cheap one is reusing the Polaris clutch with the 1-inch keyed shaft, but instead of using a 15-tooth sprocket, I would use a 12-tooth sprocket. It would lower the top speed and make it more aggressive. I also noticed on the Polaris clutch that we have some spring stiffness adjustment. From what I can see right now, the spring is at the softest. I could crank up that spring, make it more stiff at 5 right here. It would obviously let the engine rev a little higher before the clutch opened. I strongly believe that the Polaris clutch with the stiffer spring setup will be just fine. I noticed that this belt was way too loose on those clutch, so I put a tighter belt on these clutch. I had to add an extra radiator under this thing because the engine was running a little too hot. With only one radiator, this thing was going over 75 degrees Celsius. So hopefully with an extra radiator, this thing is going to stay in the safe zone.
This thing is warmed up. It's time to test this new clutch setup. We should actually be able to launch this thing from a dig. Oh my God! This thing is officially hitting its peak RPM. I don't think the 450 dirt bike got a chance on this thing now. It's a really hot day today, and the engine is averaging 55 degrees Celsius. Oh my God! What is this thing? It's a total different experience to drive this thing now. It's time to race the YZ450 again with this new clutch setup. It's kind of not good that it's raining right now. Don't even have air filters on this thing. We might still lose against this thing, guys, because with this new clutch setup, this thing pulls like a train from a dig, but I'm losing a lot of top speed though. Woo! Bro, I'm not getting any traction on this wet pavement. Oh, he still got me! The wheel spin I got off the start is crazy! This wet pavement is really not it right now. That 450 is so fast! I just don't get any traction with this thing. That 450 is way faster than I thought. My God! Oh my God, that 450 is crazy! Not even joking. I spun the tires the whole way. Oh my God, this thing is torquey! Oh my God! The complete opposite of a freaking two-stroke. It's been such a long time since I drove a big dirt bike like this. Like almost 5 years. I miss this a lot. This thing is crazy. That thing is so loud. Look how much torquey this thing is. Oh my God! After driving that 450, I understand why he's keeping up with this thing. It's so unfortunate that I can't get traction with this thing because it's raining now. I feel like I would have got the 450 with more traction.